Let's see here. That's a very horny picture. Let's see here. All right, stream is on. The YouTube one I always have to kind of like suss out because the YouTube's a little weird with their with that, but it's probably also because like with the Streamlab, the way that Streamlabs works now, instead of it being a yeah, there it is. Instead of it being what I want it to be, which is the
It starts on.
It kind of starts with like the last thing I did, which in this case is because I have to fix it on Streamio on Restreamio when I do it. But I just gotta fix that real quick. There we go. But yeah, let's see here. Starting a little early, but I'm just kind of like warming up. I got all of the foods here too. Even though I really shouldn't be eating on stream because I feel like just that alone is going to get me demonetized or like taken off or banned.
Are mukbangs demonetized on YouTube?
It's not the food that I'm concerned about. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I think you mentioned it before.
Yeah.
But I'd argue like perhaps it isn't going to be too much of a big deal.
I mean, hopefully.
Though I can't. Yeah. Though I can't speak as to like the. Yeah. I guess I'll find out.
Hey, Jorg. But yeah, like it's simultaneously so dumb, but it's also very funny. Let's see here. I will say that I do see the benefits of Streamlab when it comes to like certain assets that are available there that are a lot easier to kind of manipulate versus on OBS where the OBS is very limiting. But the customization is a lot easier. That's my thing. Hey, yeah. Matt, what's up? I have boba. I have the bibblibobos. The bubbas. My boss. Let's see here. So I could start with this one. I finally, after a while, I finally just decided to do the white spotted one.
I think it's not bad. It's not bad. Like permutation.
Yeah. I just kind of.
I think.
Sorry,
yeah, I think I suggested like the black and red one.
Yeah, that's the coloring is called smoky red.
Yeah.
I'm doing good. I am going to get started with this artwork. Just kind of like just kind of waiting for people to come in because it's still kind of early. By the way, I decided to look up exactly like what are good times to stream, and do you know what they said? Like what?
Oh, what they say?
Like even like Twitch, like this. I'm talking like, Twitch, YouTube. They have like how they have those articles going like, oh, like these are usually good times to post from week to week, or they have like a thing where they're like, oh, this is a good place to post or whatever, right? It says that the best times to post are from midnight to 8 a.m.
Hmm. What was their rationale? I want to give them the benefit of the doubt, clickbait as they might be.
Clickbait as they might be. Um, the rationale, as I'm told, is based on all of it, is that a lot of your viewership is going to be from like overseas of some kind, where they're the most popular. So like, I guess Japan,
Like,
Europe, like it.
like Philippines, like Southeast Asia.
Yeah,
Maybe, conceivably.
I could see that, but also in my head, I'm like, I'm not having that much.
Yeah, you're not like. Yeah, that's the thing. You're not like an overseas streamer.
Yeah,
Uh,
like also I like sleep. Like, could you imagine
yeah,
if I did that like midnight to 8 a.m.
yeah.
and I'd have to sleep all day?
It's like, yeah, it doesn't. I don't think it makes sense for everybody.
Yeah,
That's a very your mileage may vary kind of thing.
definitely. Like, I definitely see the appeal to some degree. Oh shit, I gotta. There we go. The I swear sometimes I realize that that I realize that um I have my I have my audio on I have my audio on desktop, so it'll capture everything.
Hmm.
So instead of it coming up to uh to just show off my voice and then Discord, it'll instead go like, well, you just switch to another ah, the boops. I got booped. I got the boops.
Switch to like another.
It'll switch to like another audio that like you say I open up to Twitch and it sends me to the main menu. For some reason it'll just like automatically play no matter what.
There, while on the subject of sound, can you like hear my mouse clicking at all?
All right, click it a bit.
And just
Yeah, I can. It's a lot less than it usually is though.
okay, that's good.
So that's something.
Like, I got really self conscious when I realized it was like a thing.
Oh, I'm
From
sorry.
like the first stream. I'm like, well, this thing, like, it was me like looking at the previous stream. I'm like, oh my god, is it really that loud?
And you looked at the previous stream.
Yeah, like, when I heard like my own voice and all, like that sort of thing.
Right. God. Let's see here. But yeah, I've been really getting into Epic. Epic was a really no boops. The boops.
Fascinating. It was all that.
Yes, it was. I've been really getting into it. I think a lot of the reason why I'm getting into it is because it has that kind of Hamilton vibe.
Hmm.
So because it has that Hamilton vibe, it's definitely scratching that itch.
Hmm.
Mm. 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 Let's see here. We can get started now. I know everything that will be posted is going to get posted. I've already secured all of the YouTubes and the whatnots.
The
Thingies. The thingies and the thingies.
The doodads.
The doodads, the thumper nickels. With all the hashtags and whatnot. But yeah, I got everything sent out, so it should be good. All right, I'll get started. Hey, everybody. What's going on? Hi, EG. Hello, Dice. What's up, Dice? All right, I'm going to get started with this. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining in. I'm just going to continue on where we last left off in case you guys are wondering where we last left off. I finished up making this little beauty of Piper. She is a badger, and on Twitter, on Tumblr, on Instagram, whatever have you, I asked personal friends, personal family, I think that's how family works, about what animals they see me as, and to be honest, it's kind of hilarious the type of options that people like. It's interesting when you were like, oh, this is how people see me, okay. So like we talked about last time, I am going to be looking at this fox and kind of just trying to make her own. I did post out on both my Patreon, and a little bit on Twitter, to show me like what are, to kind of ask around what is the, oh Jesus,
Sorry.
the fuck.
I'll be back.
Gee, I wonder, was that a doorbell or your siren? Did you left it? God, did you leave out the fucking what is the cleanup crew game that came out recently? That shit looks hilarious. It's just like the little monsters, little ankle biters, little deformed chihuahuas. But yeah, I am going to be.
I gotta apologize for that. That was my food coming in.
That was your food. See, this is why we get our food before stream starts.
Yeah, I think I know that now.
Oh god. But as I was saying, so I asked.
You're getting like OCs from everyone.
Yeah, I asked what color it would be, because I didn't realize that there were actually different coat colors for foxes. Like they're called morphs, and I was just like, huh. So there's like colorings there, and I think I can show on screen what they all look like. Because I did them on my iPad, and I just kind of worked with them like that. So here you go. There we go. All right. So this one was actually the one that you voted for, Moth, where it was Red Smoky. I thought this one was cute, but I wanted to move away from like Crimson Glow as like the character, because this felt very much like that, like almost a repeat of that. So I think he's still getting his food.
Oh, that's a nice appearance.
Mm-hmm. This is the one that you voted for. I think I ultimately decided not to go with this one because what I wanted to do is stay away from like Crimson Glow, because I feel like Piper is definitely closer to my actual personality, but I wanted something a little different, like not necessarily like disingenuous to me, but I wanted something a little different as far as like design elements to kind of go to. So I took that out. Um I found I found the white foxes, which I realize now that was a mistake because the type of of um of shading they were talking about had a lot more like light yellows and like grays to it. But there is a version of that where it is just plain white.
Hmm.
But I just felt like it was a little boring, and I've seen a lot of white fox characters before.
There's not a lot of like design. Like it's just like a white fox.
It's just a white fox. Like you can get some grays and some pale yellows and golds in it, but for the most part, it's pretty lackadaisical. I'll talk about that one a little later. That one's actually the one I chose. Oh, I thought I heard somebody else for a second. This one was another one that people really gravitated towards, the gold cross one.
Hmm.
I liked this one too, but I felt like it got really muddy really quickly, and that part of that is definitely my fault.
Yeah, I can see that, but it looks like it'd be. It looks like it'd be good.
Yeah, it would have been good. I think that it would have been good for like a different character, but I feel like it doesn't truly represent like a me character, or not like a me, but like me.
Yeah.
So got that off. Again, I'll talk about that later. And then I found out this is what a silver fox looks like.
Hmm.
Again, probably a case where it's totally my fault. I did not properly I didn't properly shade this character or highlight this character. The like I don't think that she looks bad, but she just looks really really muddy and really really pale.
Hmm.
Or really 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 dark, and it doesn't really allow for a lot of. This is why I don't like this is why I don't necessarily like using black in my color schemes anymore.
Yeah, I can see.
Yeah, because it doesn't really build quite as well. Yeah. Mm. Boop. But yeah, and then finally we get to this one. I I just really liked this one. This is very classic, and while
Yeah.
initially I would say that it's kind of blasé, the little spots on the character actually give it a little more like oomph to it that I don't think I was seeing at the time. And usually, like, I don't see spotted ones. You just kind of see regular foxes, and they're pretty.
Yeah.
They're the pretty standard ones, right? It's like it's just a red fox.
Hmm.
Like, hold on, fox.
Just a red fox, not really anything else.
Yeah, like I found that foxes tend to be like because the usual standard fox is like something like
it's
this.
Just red. Like maybe like
it's just red. Like it's pretty standard. It's pretty normal.
but it's pretty close to like what you have currently. But you have like the spots.
Yeah,
added.
and the white spots kind of just like brought it into like it pushed it over the edge where I'm like, okay, like it's not so out there that it's somehow like not a fox anymore.
Yeah.
Or like it kind of looks almost deer like, and I was kind of into that.
Yeah, like it. Yeah, it works. Actually, yeah. Now you mention it, the spots do sort of like seem deer-like.
Right. And this is another one where it kind of highlights that deer look.
Hmm. Oh yeah,
Uh,
seems like almost like a vitiligo,
a little bit.
perhaps.
Um, I did look it up. It is supposed to be like a general look. It is a color mutation, which was also interesting. I would also say how many, because you know this, you're already in the on the Patreon Discord. Um,
Pretty much.
yeah. I so you already know the amount of art studies I had to go through. You know
Mhm.
how many like sketches of foxes I now have in my
Yeah,
sketchbook right now.
it was nice that like someone got like a whole guide as to like these are the fox types that are around.
Yeah, I'm really glad. I forgot who got that for me. I
I guess
think
through.
I forget who did it.
It was a timber.
Oh, it was Twist. It was
Yeah,
Twist. Twist.
timber mount twister.
Yeah, that's his thing on what should we call it? On Discord. And then see, then I gotta put the thing on the. There we go. Yeah. All right. Um. So yeah, I. What a twist! Yes, 'tis a twist. The so it was really nice to see that because I initially I think I it was tied between the white spotted uh and the golden cross, and I think part of the reason why I like the golden cross is having that extra kind of gold color to it. But I think that having that spottedness to it actually helped a lot more. It gave it it made it unique without making it unfamiliar. Let's see. And now I can actually get to like actually drawing this character. And I know that God, I know that as I was doing it too, like as I was making this character, because I did extra sketches. I think I showed them already. And the funny part about character design or character creation is seeing how different they evolve as you go. Because I ended up being tied between two concepts. One of which my friend Siggy actually suggested, which was more of a kind of a Tomb Raider adventure type,
Hmm.
and then I was like, okay, yeah, that seems cool. And then I got shown like a bunch of Fox Tomb Raider types. And I was just like, well, see how it is. Um,
Like just Fox, like cosplaying as Lara Croft, or
yeah, like there'll be like adventure types where they have like
yeah, right.
they'll
Adventure
have
archaeologist. I think.
yeah. Um, like that belongs in a museum. Honestly, I could see Indiana Jones being a fox. To be honest,
Could or a dog.
dog would also be funny. I like in my head, I'm thinking bloodhound for some
we
reason.
we named the dog Indiana. I have a lot of great memories of that dog.
The dog Indiana. But two things went through my head. One was the character of Laura Croft, right? Where she's kind of sassy. She's got the ponytail kind of going on,
Hmm.
and you know she's an adventuring type, so she's probably like really athletic looking. Um, But then, like, for some reason, I was thinking back to, like, Sonic characters because, like, apparently that's just the go-to now since did that art study a while ago.
Mhm.
Um, and I and one of the things that stuck out to me was the character of Nicole the HoloLynx.
Mhm.
And
Also, oh wait, I think I'm familiar with that. Yeah, from like the Sonic comic, right?
yeah, it's from the Archie Sonic.
Yeah, I vividly remember that actually.
Yeah, where
Even though I've never read the comics at all. I think I read one single issue that was at a friend's house.
mm-hmm.
But
Mm. Mm.
I think it was like the climax of like an arc or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I was able to, I guess, like, yeah, I couldn't really follow it along, but like, I was absolutely digging what I was reading.
The so like she's supposed to be like a helper kind of Siri
I am
type
familiar.
character.
Yeah, I am familiar with her character by this point because also apparently she was also in the cartoon series,
Was she?
which not physically. She was the like the PDA that Sally had, and then like in the comic they gave her like a holographic persona.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, so she was always there. It's just she didn't have like an avatar until I think maybe most definitely the comic actually.
Yeah, and actually, the let me actually like look up this character, Nicole the Hollow Links. Well, there's two versions of the same design. One has like this kind of wrap going on. I don't know what this is. Um, and then the other has like I would say a standard 3D Sonic design.
Hmm.
All right, let me. Excuse me.
You can't. You can hear me. Can you hear me chewing at all?
No, can you hear me?
No, I guess not. I
Okay.
might have heard like some faint like sounds.
Yeah, just as long as here we go. Here's the standard kind of Sonic look that she has. Like I
That was
would,
quite nice.
yeah. This would be what I would.
I think
Sorry, again.
I'm more familiar with the first one, like the that was in that corner right there.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah, because like that was like the comic design.
Yeah, no, they're both the comic design. They gave her this like
Oh,
upgrade a little later, and it was just like a lot cleaner for a big story arc.
I'll be right back. I have to get something.
No, that's cool. I'm just doing my thing today. Thing today. Thing today. I'm just doing my thing today. Da, 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 da. Let's see here. Mm. The let's see here. But yeah, this I like this. Just if I had to be honest, I like the newer version than I do like the older version. I feel like the older version is it's all right. Like it's all right. I don't have anything against it. Oh my god, please tell me that the ants haven't gotten to my food yet. I just got the food. It's because of the honey sriracha, isn't it? I can't help it. It's sweet and spicy and I love it. Mm. 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 Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, yum, yum. I love how nowadays, like, whenever you look up Lara Croft, like, the first thing that comes up isn't video game character. It's actually, for some reason, it is Angelina Jolie's character. I don't know, something about that is very amusing to me. Oh yeah, they had a different one too, didn't they? Shoot. Honestly, it's just kind of interesting. I also remember a lot of people had some fucking problem with the newer versions of Tomb Raider. I grew up with Tomb Raider. It wasn't really that big of a deal to have her change into like a more actually athletic and practical outfit. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy the fantasy. I am very into the fantasy of it. But my brothers in Christ, this is not practical. This thing here is not practical. Let's see here. Oh, okay. Hi, Feeling Coy. Let's see here. I dare you to make the smallest possible version of this OC. Chibify her into a pin drop. I love and hate the idea of this. But let me design the character first. I think it'd be a privy of me to actually talk about actually make the character before I start making her the tiniest fucking thing in the world. Let's see. YouTube is much more active today. Oh, that's so good. That's true. Oh, I see you're also an artist channel. Aw. Oh, I like your use of colors. I'm getting distracted. I need to not be distracted by food and new people. Let's hear. I love that character. I do. Are you talking about Lara Croft or Nicole the Hollow Lynx? Because both of these characters are really interesting. I think, but so far, like, as I've tried to develop the character as she is, and even with this pose, because this pose actually won as far as, like, everybody talking about, like, well, which pose should I draw her in? And I'm like, I don't know, I feel like this reminds me, you know why? You know why I'm thinking about making her a like a hologram person?
Oh, yay, I get cookie. Yay.
The reason why I think that she looks like a hologram character is that she kind of looks like the Firefox symbol. She looks like the Firefox icon. Oh, that would be funny. Let's hear. My favorite practice in trying to get comfy with an OC is how small I can make her while making her identifiable. It shows what the important parts are. yeah, you promoted my feed. I was like, heck yeah, ArtBlock, I can work with that. Yeah, it's really nice. I try to uplift people as much as I can. Just people, we need to support each other, and sometimes I like to discover new channels. Let's hear what's me and my boyfriend and the editor. We were just looking at this new. We saw this person as soon as she had come onto the scene. Like, I'm talking, she was I think she was 2 episodes in. I think she was like 2 videos in, and we just loved her. We loved her character designs, and they were really cute. She has a little Whomper as her OC, her character model, and it's the cutest freaking thing in the world. I love it so much. Let me try to find her. I think she's like I know she's like a Whomper. If anybody out there is a fan of, like, or no, not a Whomper. What is it? A Whooper. It's Whooper. Shows how bad I'm a terrible Pokemon fan. I got back into Pokemon after I got back into Pokemon after last bastion of a decent browser, Firefox. Yep. Where else are you streaming to? I am also streaming on Twitch right now. I will. It's actually kind of funny. Usually, Twitch is the much more active, place to be, where people are usually at. But today it's so far just 2 people, and you know what? I treasure both of those people very, very much. Let me just post in the chat the Twitch link. There we go. I need to remember. I'm also posting off of Restreamio as well, but I don't look at that one, but I really need to before I do these streams so that the information is consistent. I really need to start doing that more. I should probably also start actually drawing instead of showing all the inspirations I've got going on. Hello! Look at you! I am everywhere! Oh no! My new stalker has come forth! Oh god. I think the person had like a... I'm trying to think of who that person was. Like, they had a Pokemon video where they were designing them off of fruits. Like, Fakemon fruit. So maybe Fakemon fruit. Okay, that is infinitely less helpful. Damn. God. I don't know, maybe I should redesign some of the Fakemon I did like a while ago. Cause like the Fakemon I used to do were pretty fun. It was based off of the Disney stuff. Oh, thank you, Matt. Yay! I got new people! The new people! Yay! I got new people. I got new people. I got new people. I got new people. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Whoop, 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 whoop. I did not have enough sleep. No, that's a lie. I actually had a decent amount of sleep.
I've returned.
Hello. I entertained myself.
Yeah.
And I got two new followers on Twitch. Yay!
Oh, nice. I was here actually, but I was just eating like my food, so I wouldn't just be like eating it during the stream.
Mm.
Yeah, but I actually heard what they said about making the characters small to be identifiable. That seems like good advice.
It is. It is actually. It's a normal thing to try to make them as identifiable as possible. Because if you start with like a billion details, like you know what? Let me put up like a. Let me put up like a.
I mean, you probably should draw still.
Yeah, like I'm gonna draw. I swear. I swear, I do other things other than show people my art.
I'm trying to be your fellow like ADHD handler.
Right, like we have to manage the one brain cell. We can't all hog the one brain cell. But real quick, I'll just like oh god, I have a few character designs, but I keep forgetting I put them all in like a separate folder and I didn't, or a separate thing, and I did not organize them properly. So like let me see. Yeah, I'm not very good at this. Or maybe I'm doing better and I don't even realize it. Who knows? Okay, here's a good example. So like I had done this character a little while ago, and this is probably the most simplistic I've ever made a design ever.
It does seem kind of simple.
Yeah, but the thing is that these simple aspects I can easily make into a chibi. I can easily just go like. Also, this was when I was using way more layers than maybe I should. To be fair, I think my biggest file size is like, I make it like a little gingerbread man. My biggest file size was like 300 layers, which is entirely too many layers for any human being to. Hi Zoa, hi Nas. I go wee. Arson, burn it all. We do not apply pressure to such fires, but do it. Do it. Wee. But yeah.
The thing I was thinking of was like, what was it called? But what I was thinking of was more of like, because like you know like games like Hades or like the other just games like an isometric where like they have like really, because you're viewing it from like top down, so they have to be like all the character designs have to be small, but they still have to be like identifiable. That's kind of like what I'm thinking.
Another thing that I think my art teachers used to tell me, I'm doing good. Used to tell me is that I needed to draw the exact same character over and over again, getting the designs down in my head, but then get the reference away from you so that you can then work off of what you remember. Because the more details that you have or that you miss, those are the ones that are completely unnecessary. Like, okay, for something like this, right? With with Nicole, there's nothing like particularly bad about this design, right?
Mm-hmm.
But there are clearly some things that translate way better here in this 3D design that you can replicate over and over again that are not as replicatable in the previous. One of which is the extra like tufts being a different color, just simplifying that. These lines are going to be really hard to remember over and over again to try to keep it symmetrical, because you have to think you're redoing this design over and over again in a comic format, right?
Yeah.
And in that comic format, you're gonna have to have this mental image of, yeah, these lines have to be done. The asymmetry has to be done. I also have to remember which things are orange and which are purple in her hair, and also I have to remember these tassels. And also, I don't know what the fuck this is right here. I don't know what that is on her ankle.
Actually, I don't know what that is either. It looks like it's like one of those it's like one of those shoes that have the empty plastic
Right.
container thing.
Now, in translation to that, you now have this, where we got rid of the tassels. The hair is just longer and creates this kind of fan silhouette. The black tips of the ears go all the way to the floof, instead of having these black markers on her actual fit, or on her actual body. It's
Paws.
Her paws, yeah. Her paws, you're now looking at how detailed her gloves are, but they kind of added more detail to cover up how much detail this dress would be alone, if any of that makes sense.
I can see that.
Yeah. So I think what I'm going to end up making her is that holographic form. Because I think also it's because I saw Spider-Verse a little while ago, like the latest Spider-Verse movie that had come out a year or so ago, I think now. Has it been a year? I feel like
I think it might have been.
It's probably been a year at this point. But yeah, like just kind of getting that down and going, hey, this character being like what's her? I think her name is Janet. I think her name is Janet in the.
I haven't actually seen that movie, so
honestly,
I guess
watch it. It's good.
So I'll just say, like, this is my no spoiler zone.
Okay. This is less of a spoiler. It's more of just like a character that's there.
Yeah.
Like
I know that was just my blanket warning.
Right. No spoilers. It turns out that Uncle Ben dies. Uncle Ben dies. Someone else dies of radioactive splooge.
Oh God, that was a real thing.
That is a real thing. That is a real thing that happens in the comics. God. That's a deep cut. I don't know if I'd say a deep cut reference. Hey, Battleship, what's up? Let's see here. Let's see here. But yeah, I think I'm gonna give her kind of like a cute little like hologram effect going on. I think it might be fun.
Right.
Uncle Ben died, but how will his food products sell now? Don't you know, if you die, your things sell for higher prices? Oh God. Let's hear. I also looked up, like, I had to look up the different types of the differences between like wolves and foxes. I find that people draw wolves and foxes very similarly. And it's very different.
I guess so, yeah. Like, it's kind of like a thing.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Yeah, We have to share the one brain cell. The one brain cell knows all.
It's like the it's like that SpongeBob episode where they have the orb of confusion.
The orb of confusion.
It just it's a literal idiot ball.
It's a it's a literal idiot ball.
I love that because it's just part of I'm sure everyone out here or most people here know the in literary critique there's the concept of the idiot ball where a character is intelligent at one point and then the plot needs them to be an idiot so they grab the idiot ball and now they can't make any good decisions and that's what SpongeBob has
Literally.
Mermaid Man just took a dangerous device from a supervillain that was a literal idiot ball.
Mm-hmm. I think the one thing I have to this particular character, right? Well, I have to give her clothes. I just not that I just realized I have to give her clothes, but
well, you don't have to give her clothes. I mean, Cortana didn't have clothes.
I mean, Cortana, you're right. Cortana didn't have clothes, but
I mean, I actually say that, but apparently, so when they remade Halo 2, when they remastered it, they also gave it new cutscenes and everything. Those are gorgeous, by the way, because made by Blur Studios. They do all the film stuff in Hollywood, but also.
Did somebody say the door to darkness?
Hey, Bork, what's up?
Hi. Sorry, I gotta get rid of that. It's my coming in thing.
It's
phrasing.
Okay. That's what she said.
So
Oh, god damn it.
We were discussing Crimson's OC not having clothes.
Explain.
Well, because she's making a character who's kind of like an AI, that sort of thing. She's kind of like a simulacrum sort of thing. And she was like, I have to give her clothes. And I'm like, well, you don't have to give her clothes. Cortana didn't have clothes. But I was kind of explaining, Cortana actually apparently kind of has clothes because they remade Halo 2 with the cutscenes, and she kind of has these creases in certain parts of her body. Yeah. So it's implying that it's a bodysuit.
I kind of like to take it in the same case of the androids from Detroit Become Human in that way then. Because their bodies are perfectly made to that type of standard.
Yeah. But that absolutely was not the intention for the original Halos. They absolutely were she's naked, it's the future. But it's good. It's good either way.
So it's a mix between Lara Croft and Nicole.
The Laura initially, I might have done a Lara Croft type character. The reason why I did is because somebody else had suggested a Lara Croft character. But I ended up I think I'm not going to have this character design. But I do want this kind of ponytail aesthetic here.
Yeah.
This actually looks kind of cute, but maybe not have it be these two tassels, maybe just the one.
Yeah.
Kind of have it be in a braid.
So a braided ponytail in a way.
Either a braided ponytail or it's just a ponytail and there's just beads going down it and you're just why the fuck?
Oof. I also wanted to come in here because I have news for you, Crimson.
News! Be careful,
News.
sir. Be careful, sir. There are people watching.
Don't worry, it's so for the Batman dub, unfortunately it looks like Misty's gonna have to cop out.
Oh,
so
okay.
In that case we're going with plan B, which are you able to do Oracle instead?
I can.
Okay.
Let's see. Yeah, I also did these other sketches where it's a fox. Let's see. I had to look at my sketchbook really quick.
Wow.
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 I'm gonna add that to my soundboard. Just Owen Wilson's wow.
Wow.
So, wow.
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 Wow. Ka-chow.
Yeah, sometimes I actually do forget that Owen Wilson is Lightning McQueen.
Oh, right. Oh my god. Was it,
Oh, was that like a genuine reaction, or was that like?
I think that was kind of a genuine. Actually, I had completely forgotten, or I never cared to look.
Yeah, that's Owen Wilson, and Mater is Larry the Cable Guy.
That I knew. I think. Well, I absolutely knew all about that. I did not know that was Owen Wilson's Lightning McQueen. It makes complete sense, though.
I think part of the reason why is because it's against type for him.
As someone who is, it's against type to be someone with like, I don't know. I was gonna say personality, but that was, I was gonna say personality, but that was too cruel. But then I said it anyway because I was on the spot.
King Karul.
Damn.
But I mean, am I wrong?
A little. Like, he had a personality in other things he's been in.
He was that weird little cowboy guy in Night at the Museum.
Yes.
All right, yeah. So so really the only thing I've seen him in was Midnight in Paris. Not to be confused with A Night in Paris. That's an entirely different movie, I have learned. But like Midnight in Paris, he's like just this guy who's like, he's in a bad relationship, so he wanders around Paris, and he ends up time traveling. It's a whole thing.
Right.
Some poor sap gets stuck in the medieval era just because he was following him. It's never elaborated on. It's kind of a joke, but he absolutely does. Like he's chased by like the city guards or whatever.
Oh, I forgot. He voiced He voiced the main character in that one weird Turkey Thanksgiving movie.
Oh yeah.
Freebirds.
That was a thing.
I've never seen
thing.
It's not worth watching.
Yeah, don't.
I imagine not, but like.
Oh shit! He was in Fantastic Mr. Fox.
He was.
Awesome.
Let's see.
Apart from Lightning McQueen, I think the only other character most people remember him now is as Mobius from today's Loki.
Yes. But that's a very different Owen Wilson.
It is. Oh no, I dropped my Lego.
Oh no, the Lego.
Lego. Boom.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't there like there's a person who in Loki, there's a person who like draws in like he like uses finger to draw in dust, and he just draws like skin? ?
I don't think that character exists.
It might maybe not in Loki.
Oh wait! Draw in skin.
You know, you just write stuff. You just draw like there's like dust, and you like put your finger on it to like draw stuff. But
no, I don't know of any Marvel character that has done that.
Like just write something in dust.
Yeah, no. I don't got that.
Okay, just to prove I'm not crazy, there's like a GIF that someone sent us.
Give me the GIF.
It's gonna be really hard to explain because it's very like it's a very much an in joke for our D&D group where like there was we have one of our characters is like one of the characters that I'm running for. He's like this sentient swarm of bugs in a human suit. So like, and he's very like preoccupied with keeping his skin intact. So someone posted a GIF of like someone writing in just writing skin ? And that's just his character in a nutshell. Once again, it's an in joke. It's absolutely an in joke. That it does not make sense to like recount. I have to find the GIF though because it's kind of integral to our group, and I should probably find it.
So crimmy.
Mm-hmm.
Chrome. Google Chrome.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think you'd have a night available not this week, next week, to do some post-recorded Oracle parts for the first half session that you weren't at?
I can absolutely do that maybe after stream.
Sure.
I told Wade that I would also record with him.
Do timing.
Because we still have to do that thing. The thing with the...
Oh, right, the thing.
The thing.
Yeah.
We have to do the thing with the thing.
I did my part for the thing.
I didn't do my part for the thing.
Tragic.
Mm.
The only thing other than that, I'm just going to meet with Spirit and go over volume and tune-ups, because I finally finished... We finally finished the audio organization for DRA 4. So.
Oh, good.
Bleh.
Boy.
Well, that sells it. I lost the GIF forever.
Aww.
Ooh.
Maybe not. Like I just have to like put through. The burger I ordered tastes absolutely gross. It had to have been frozen. Like the patties were absolutely frozen. It seems like. But it's kind of like I can't explain it. It's like the burger was like left out in the rain. Like,
It was left out in the rain.
Like, you know what I'm talking about.
No, I know
You
exactly what
the
you're
taste
talking
I'm
about.
Describing. Like, it's that strange taste.
Mm-hmm.
Like stale, like blood or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I found it.
You found it crawling
I found the GIF.
in my skin.
Speaking of,
Get it out.
let me.
Give him a minute. Give him a minute.
Okay, here it is. It's in the Discord chat.
Okay.
So if you wanted to see what meme I'm talking about, you can go to Crimson Glow's Patreon.
Yeah, that's Owen Wilson. That's Owen Wilson's character, Mobius.
Oh, nice. So that is him. Excellent.
Yeah. I don't.
Skin.
I barely remember if that scene happened. Also because there was a much more important thing happening during that episode. So, weird.
Skin.
Skin?
Scheme.
You got the skinny?
That's just like my player's character in a nutshell. Just in one GIF. Skin.
Scheme. I like the idea of she's just like hugging her tail.
It's so fluffy.
It's a fluffy.
He does seem different.
Yeah, he's allowed to like act.
I think that was like his problem is that no one was allowing him to act. They wanted Owen Wilson, and he's like, "Well, what do you want me to do? I already told you, just be Owen Wilson."
I am Owen Wilson.
It's like, not with that attitude.
I am Owen Wilson. What are you talking about?
Now say
Yeah,
wow.
beautiful.
Wow.
Wow.
That.
I can be more than.
Wow.
I'm more than just my wow.
I'm more than just wow, guys.
No, I'm also huh.
Huh.
Huh. I'm
I
also
love that
chow.
You didn't have to elaborate what you were talking about. We just knew what to do.
Exactly.
For the almighty Owen Wilson. All praises be Owen Wilson and his wow. Wow.
And then you just hear a large echoing.
Wow.
Wow.
Speaking of, I actually started watching this show called Chaos.
Oh,
It's actually really interesting. If you're into Greek mythology, you'd definitely be into it. Basically, postmodern Greece after the Trojan War, and it's about a prophecy where the power of the gods are hi Ari, the power that people are trying to take down the gods, and also Jeff Goldblum is Zeus.
Who has
Wow.
joined?
it's the editor.
It is-
Ed.
Baby,
Ayo.
baby. Yum yum.
Yeah.
Yum yum.
You doing okay?
I am relaxed and well and feel good for it.
Yeah, it sounded like when you messaged me, it sounded like work had really taken a toll.
It's a lot better. Well, I'll tell you this: it's a lot better than it being boring as all hell, like it has been for the past 8 weeks.
Well, yeah, you're at Dice is asking about your back.
Yeah. No, it's not because of the back dice. Basically, okay. Basically, in the nursery that I work at, we've obviously because we've had the summer break. For some odd reason, we've had like 8 weeks off this week. This term for summer break. I don't know why, but we have. And today was the very first day back, so we've had new children start, and those who were off during the summer break have come back. The staff have all started back. It was good, but at the same time, it's like, yay, I'm busy. Fuck, I'm exhausted.
Oh, to have it all.
That's kind of the exact opposite job that I have. I have because I work as a dietary for like a nursing home.
Okay. You work in a nursing home. I work in a nursery.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. It's like the exact opposite job that I have.
Ironic. It's the opposite job, but we basically need to do the same thing in a way.
Because you also work in a kitchen.
Technically, yes, because we do have to prepare food for the kids.
Yeah. Like I don't have to prepare the food. I just have to like put everything on the trays and stuff, like tickets and whatnot.
I mean, we have a cook at our nursery, but like snacks and other bits when she's not in, or other things that we need to do for them, we need to prepare that for them. So, kinda is the answer I'd probably give that. Not proper like food cooking for them, just like preparing other things for them in a way. I love you drew the fox hugging the tail.
Yes, this was actually voted by the people on Tumblr
Yeah.
as to what pose they wanted, and I do want this, but I just realized that maybe, possibly, it would be a good idea for, for spreading it around and for just overall working on it. If I would like to have it stay on YouTube and Twitch and other sites, maybe I should give her clothes.
Well, if that's the reasoning, yeah, that absolutely is the perhaps the right way to do it. But I will say, there's precedent. There's precedent.
There is precedent. Yep.
There is president. Thanks, Obama.
Let's see. What was it? Oh yeah, since like people have like filed in already, I want to say if you haven't watched Star Wars Andor, watch Star Wars Andor. All right, plug over.
Plug for your own show.
It's not my own show. It's just the show that I really really like.
Which is ironic, really, because the only thing I like about that show is that Andy Serkis is in it.
Well, you didn't like the other show? You didn't like the show?
No, I did not. I watched it, and it was like, I just cannot get into this.
I mean, like if you can't get into it, it's fine.
Yeah. From what I've heard about it is it was supposed to be a story about another Star Wars character, but in the end they decided let's just make it about that one random guy that we saw in Rogue One.
I don't recall it being like about anybody else besides Cassian.
Yeah, I was gonna say the guy from Rogue One, but
Yeah.
it was but the original screenplay about it, like the original story, was about a Jedi character called Kyle Katarn.
I mean, the thing is, like, Kyle-Katarn is like, like he has like similarities to Cassian. Like, the thing is, like, Kyle-Katarn has kind of been like, instead of putting in Kyle-Katarn, he's sort of been split apart, sort of thing in the new canon. So, being a Jedi and also like being a all-around like rogue, like that goes to like the character of Kanan Jarrus in Rebels, and being like a regular guy who's kind of been a scoundrel but also steals the Death Star plans. That part goes to Cassian Andor. So like he's kind of been split apart into different people in the new canon, which I don't find particularly bad.
I want to know how many people in this call are just like, we said words. Was it English?
Oh yeah, that's me. That's me right here. I've just been sitting here listening to the
Andor.
words you two have been going together.
Watch Andor. Form your own opinion.
No. I think it's the point. It's like, oh, Kyle Katarn, Iso Caridian, and Kanan Jarrus. You know them guys. And like, yes, those are words.
Those are names.
Names are just words that created
They're
different
proper nouns.
meaning.
Names are just words that people put on other people.
Why do you think the word Smith comes up so often?
Smith.
Yes, Jerry.
No, that's
Yeah,
what I
what
called
else?
Slade in the My Adventures of Superman show.
But accurate.
It is still
His
accurate.
name's Jerry.
No. Slade in the My Adventures of Superman show is voiced by Jerry from
Oh right. There's
Rick and Morty.
something Parnell, right? Chris
Yeah.
Parnell.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm going to put it this way. Slade in that show, holy crap, is he good.
Oh yeah.
He's designed the easiest way, I mean, unless you've watched it, the easiest way of putting it is the designers basically went, let's take Slade, but let's design him to look like Yoshimitsu from Tekken.
Wow.
Wow.
He's the guy who like
I've been stuck and I can't say it normally anymore.
Thanks, Owen.
Actually, it's probably thanks to me because I brought up the fact that I forgot Owen Wilson voiced Lightning McQueen.
I just wanted to say I just wanted to say I liked Andor and I liked the direction like the show went in. That it's a very nice sort of like mature like. It also got me liking the actual like rebels after like a lifetime of just dunking on them for not looking as cool as the Empire.
Yeah.
With all due respect, they're also the rebels.
Yeah,
They're going
listen,
up against
yeah.
the
I'm not
Empire.
gonna
That's
say-
kind of the point.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to pretend like my reasoning was, rational in any way. But like the good thing Andor does is that it because all the logic was there. Like I know why everything looks the way it does, but I think the Andor sort of got me to connect emotionally to them, like really emotionally. Like it was like what the rebels are doing is like super important to like a lot of people on like an everyday thing, and I'm sure that everyone said like, yeah, it's pretty obvious, and it is obvious. It's but like it makes you feel it, it makes you feel it,
Right.
or I guess it makes me feel it. It doesn't make editor feel it, I guess.
I'm really feeling it.
Can you feel it? Can you feel it, Mr. Krabs?
Can
Yes, boyo, I can feel it.
Can you feel it now, Mr. Krabs? Can you feel it
Also
now,
the
Mr.
of the
Krabs?
context.
You feel it now, Mr. Krabs?
I'm feeling a warm spot. I'm feeling a warm spot. Sorry.
Um,
Well,
the
Also for context in the chat.
Oh, nice.
let's hear.
Oh yeah, I see it. I think I saw it before.
Settle the debate. Which is worse, Cars 2 or Cars 3? Cars 2.
Cars 2.
Cars 2.
I haven't seen either of those two.
It's
I
Cars
think
2.
I've seen parts of Cars 2, but yeah, I understand it's Cars 2.
It's definitely
Cars
Cars
doesn't
2.
exist. What are you talking about?
The only thing here's the weirdest freaking thing. I'm sure a lot of people remember, but like, and when Cars 3 was like in the trailers, the first like trailer for Cars 3 was like this really dramatic like thing of like a hyper realistic Lightning McQueen like crashing, I guess, in like a last race. And then the trailer was like, from here on out, everything will be different. Cars 3. I'm like, and I think the entire theater was like laughing their ass off.
Damn.
It's like someone was told to make a trailer for Cars 3, but they did it as if they were making a trailer for Logan. It was just such a bizarre thing. I cannot explain what they were thinking.
I mean, you can hate on Cars 2 as much as you want, but no other cars can you say had more cocaine in it.
Why would it matter?
Because more cocaine is more cocaine. And if
Michael
you want to
Caine
do
can
that,
be as
Dang
Michael
word.
Caine as he will Michael Caine, but that doesn't mean that Cars 2 was good.
now, if you want to like more cocaine, Crimson, you need to look beyond the physical.
There's
Do
one.
I
there's
also
only
have to
one
look
thing that I-
beyond the voice?
There's only one thing that I got from Cars 2, and that's Finn McMissel's theme song. That's it.
Yes, that exactly. Again, Michael Caine's character.
Let's hear. I loved the second movie and hated the third. It's okay. It's okay, Dice. You can have bad taste if you want.
Damn.
Again, he's of the British opinion. Michael Caine makes it worth it.
Michael Caine does not make it worth it.
Yes, it
Hear me
does.
out. We kill
was-
Michael Caine.
You know, suddenly you not liking Andor makes a lot of sense, editor.
What? Because I like Michael Caine.
No, it's just that somehow Michael Caine makes Cars 2 a good movie.
Oh shit!
That's enough for you.
Damn! He calling you out?
He is
Okay,
calling you
look,
out.
I'll put it this way: I watched Endor, like looking for things in the background because that collector alone had so much Jedi memorabilia
Oh yeah.
and all over the stuff like that. I enjoyed. And again, like I said, Andy Serkis's character, very good.
Oh, yeah.
I just couldn't. Yeah, I just couldn't get stuck. I just couldn't get hooked on the whole story, the rest of the story.
Yeah, I'm only joshing you. Like, it's just like the.
Who's Josh?
He's next to Drake.
Ah.
Don't
I
let,
never
don't
knew.
let
I
Drake.
never knew life could be so simple.
But we
you
found
know,
a
Forget
way.
Drake.
You know, it's so strange that you can say "Don't let Drake near your kids," and it could mean about two different people.
Oh shit!
Oh.
Don't name your kids Drake. You're not setting them up for success.
Damn!
He's got a point there.
Bell!
Wow!
Warrior. Yeah.
Remember when Timmy Turner wished to be Drake Bell? Sorry, sport.
Oh, Lord. I actually don't remember. I never watched Fairly Odd Parents, or like I never sat down to watch it. I wasn't allowed for the longest time.
You're not missing much.
Yeah.
I heard it had its moments.
If you want to listen to Tara Strong be a 10-year-old boy, that's basically what the show is.
Tara Strong plays a lot of kids.
Yeah, you don't. That's not really
Plays
concentrating
everybody.
anything. There's a 10-year-old. She plays technically 3 10-year-old boys.
I think she pretty much said like I'm the woman who's been babysitting your daughter or like your children for like the longest for like 15 years or so.
True.
It's I say 15 years, but it's probably longer. Where the hell? Here it is. So for context, I'm doing like stuff for Hero Forge. Like I'm just like making models for like my players.
Right.
But for some reason, like I couldn't find a specific paint, or not a paint, but like a specific decal that I needed.
As long as they were talking about specific paints, you come to me.
I got distracted and I found this.
Oh my god.
Distracted?
It's pretty.
Is it pretty?
Oh, Ghastly, Litwick, and Miss Magius.
You're
Is
pretty.
it Miss
Yeah,
is
Miss
it Miss
Magus.
Magius or Miss
Yeah.
Magus?
I think it's Miss Magus.
Okay. I can see Pro is wearing Miss Magius. Season is Ghastly. I don't know who would be the Litwick though. Let's get Wombu to be the Litwick.
Wombu is Litwick. Wombu gets to slay.
You're saying words.
Wombu.
Dude, she is saying words. That is a factual statement.
Yes.
And you just turned German there for a minute. You said, yeah, she is saying words.
Have I? Oh. I have no idea what my voice control is anymore.
Well, it's over there. It's next to the busted ass Xbox.
You know,
The
now
Xbox.
that I think about it, I do not have an Xbox with me.
With
a lot of
you.
games on that. Yeah, no. Yeah, I've been contemplating getting a PlayStation 4, but only to play like Bloodborne. And what
What about
else?
PlayStation 5?
If I don't need a PlayStation 5. And you know, plus like a PlayStation 4 is like a lot cheaper than a PlayStation 5. I guess like there's future proofing and stuff and whatnot.
Mhm.
I'll consider it. But yeah, I'm mainly like if I were to get a PlayStation 4, I'd mainly get it to play Bloodborne. There's like another game that was like being remade or something. It was going to be on PlayStation or something.
PlayStation.
What was I thinking about? Because there was a good reason to get like a PlayStation after like being an Xbox boy for a while.
Were you an
But,
Xbox boy?
Yeah.
Xbox boy.
Lots of people were.
Yeah, I mean that's how I started. That's how I found out I loved Halo.
Maybe I should find the It's here. Hologram Miguel.
Did you say hologram Miguel?
Oh, here we go. Layla, that's her name. She's like this little assistant for Miguel O'Hara.
For across for Spider-Verse.
Oh right.
Just because some algorithm.
Yeah, but she's adorable. Look at her. Hold on, I have to first get the image first before I say look at her.
Yeah, she's adorable. Look at her.
I call
You're
Stinky.
not showing any. You call Stinky.
I call Stinky.
You stinky.
She looks like
Nuh-uh.
somebody. She
I
looks
just took
like
a
an.
shower.
She looks like an AI created that should be in GTA.
She does kind of look like she should be in GTA. You know, she looks like either she belongs in GTA or she belongs in like a dance game.
What, like Dance Dance
Dance,
Revolution?
dance. Just dance.
No, like Just Dance. Like this is like one of the models that they have for her.
Yeah, one of the like pre-made models, like show how you look, but it's like a specific look.
Right. I think the thing that's funny about her though, this is what she looks like in the Spider-Verse movies, But in the comics, she's basically Marilyn Monroe. Like, she's literally in the dress, and that's it.
I could just so it's like Miguel's trying to talk, and he just puts his fingers to his eyes, just like, "Can you please put your dress down?"
See, this is what she looks like in the comics.
Oh, I see.
Jesus Christ!
She's a
Not bad.
golden girl.
Ever heard of the Midas touch?
Yeah, that's what she is.
She is the Midas touch.
I'd rather be shiny.
So yeah, I'm gonna boop you. I'm gonna boop your butt.
Samuel Jackson, hold on to your butts.
I hope Game Tunes do more Billy Bust Up soon when the full game comes out. I have no idea what that is.
Billy Buster.
Billy Bust Up is basically like a fan-made game, and you playing as an anthropomorphic goat, who is it's basically like a 3D Mario clone.
Mm-hmm.
One of the character villains is Michael, who used to be Angel Dust singing a song.
Oh, okay.
Apparently voices.
thought he
that's
was
that's the musical game.
Yes.
They're
Yeah.
where as you play it makes music.
Yeah, that's the one
Yeah.
where Black Griffin's singing. There's a million gruesome ways to die. That one.
I think didn't Michael Kovac voice Billy?
No, Michael Kovac is voicing Fantokyo.
Okay. Who am I thinking of? Who voiced Billy that I recognize?
Oh.
Eilish.
I think Ed, who previously voiced Alistair, voices this weird axolotl character.
Yeah.
Okay.
Edward Bosco.
Yeah, Bosco.
Billy Bust Up Cast. I'm looking this up now.
Mm.
Yeah, Michael Kovac.
I was
is
originally going to
Fantokyo
audition.
And
Really?
Percy.
Yeah. But apparently
Mohammed
the role that they
is-
needed to audition for had to be very specific in the case of the person who did it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the person who had to audition had to have a specific sexuality to play.
Oh, okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
So is the character that specific sexuality?
Yeah, which makes it confusing why the person voicing it has to be the exact same, but...
Well, I
Okay.
think there's something to say about that when it comes to casting. A lot of people in the most recent years, right? We've gotten a little more self-aware that the industry is very highly catered to one type of person. And usually that is the demographic that usually gets the parts, and then they're usually not played by people who actually identify with that. The most PG way of saying it, I don't know the rules with Twitch or with YouTube, even though I have the censors on. A lot of people who aren't autistic will play autistic characters. And it's not a really genuine performance by the character or by the actor, because they're just playing like another stereotype, you know?
Yeah.
True.
Like Sheldon out of Big
Yep.
Bang Theory.
Yeah.
There's something to be said on that regard.
Yeah. Let's see here.
Yeah.
I do think I might mimic this like
It does look like
this hair frame.
It does look like a GTA like avatar.
Yeah.
It does.
Oh,
It's the
the
lines,
close-up,
aren't they?
Amber
It's
May.
the expression.
Amber May. That's who's voicing Billy.
Okay.
She look so she looks like an NPC that like gets on your case for no reason.
To be fair, I think that's exactly the point, considering she's like a Siri.
Yeah.
She's just like a slightly more advanced Siri.
Okay. You know how
So-
we were. Do you know how we were
Okay.
talking about Michael and Edward being in Billy Bust Up?
Yeah.
fucking Ashley's in it as well.
Oh yeah,
that's
no,
cool.
that was
I imagine like it's
Ashley's
all like
there.
former Honey cast. I said Honey. I should have said Honey.
Michael's okay.
I didn't hear any controversy with them, unless it's like a personal taste thing.
No, I'm on
Well,
about. It's like,
there's
wait,
period to get. They're just like yeah, it's just like former Honey cast. That's all.
Oh, okay.
yeah. I'm just like, wait, hold on. Did they just hire the whole Honeycast to voice this game?
I mean, it's like package deal, I guess.
I guess.
Ashley Nichols.
They were on a
Edward
Honeycast
Bosco,
stream as like
Michael
representing Billy
Kovac.
Dust about the time.
I mean, like you got a spare podcast, might as well.
You got the whole cast
Melissa-
here. They already know each other. It's cool.
Okay.
Melissa
Okay,
So
Medina.
Amber May,
How do I
the
know
person
that?
who voices Billy, voices Dea in Genshin.
Oh, cool.
That's how I know.
I've still never played Genshin Impact. I've never played.
So.
I'm told it's really funny, but whenever I see other people play it, it just kind of looks like
It's a gotcha.
it's yeah. It's to be fair, like that's what it is. Like it's not that I don't like gotchas. Like I think gotchas can be fun, but I think that
I can't see how gotchas can be fun, or at least that's just like a me thing, perhaps. But it does seem like one of those that like kind of like exists to suck time away.
Well, yeah, that's the point. Like you're not supposed to be like just dedicating a lot of your time to it. You're supposed to just be like, oh, this is happening. I like this game. I like these designs. They look pretty. This'll get me through the day as I'm going through the doctor's appointment. You know what I mean? Like it's not supposed to consume your life. But I do know that despite the fact that it is a gacha, it does actually have some battle elements. I remember, at least in its earlier days, that a lot of the people at my college, or at least our college, actually did play it a lot, or at least played like clones of it, and said that they were really fun. Let's see. What did I use for this hair? Because I'm like looking. I'm trying to not look at the hair, but I'm also trying to like not hide the facial features as well. Gotta pull out my freaking
I'm gonna head out.
All right.
I'll see you later, Crimson.
See
I'll pop
ya.
in when you're away or doing your thing. Bye.
Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye now. Bye bye. Yum yum.
Yup, nub.
Yum yum.
I did keep on giving her this like asymmetrical. I don't know what that is. I will assume that that will get me banned, so no.
What did someone suggest something?
It's on the YouTube one. I'm not saying it.
Did you type it?
Yeah, I typed it.
Huh?
It's in the chat. It's in the YouTube one.
Oh. I'm not on the YouTube one. I'm only on Discord.
Yum yum.
Oh, I see. You don't love me. Let's see. I have to also look on the. Here we go.
Share the link to that one. I will share it here. And here.
I do think it's interesting so many people thought Fox when they thought of me.
Yes. Apparently I'm a moderator. Is it the one with a lot of the, like, emojis?
Yep.
The face? Why does it have 3 P's?
I don't know.
Sorry, I'm back.
Hey, y'all.
That helps.
Let's see.
That's interesting. Alright, not to go back onto Billy's too much again.
Mhm.
There's one last thing I'm going to say. The now voice actor for Alistair
Right.
is the voice of Barnaby. That one character, the ghosty character.
Right.
You mean the former
And-
voice actor for Alistair?
No, I thought that was Edward Bosco was the former one.
Well, Black Griffin was the singing voice.
Yeah. Gabriel C. Brown is the now voice of Barnaby. Who is in the series of Has Been Hotel. He's also the singing voice, and you might actually like this, hun. He's also the singing voice for Rambly.
Oh, okay.
Which I really wish that would get more more development on it.
I know. Alright, I think I've got the outline to this a little better now. I think I'm gonna give it like some invisible wind. Like her hair has like some type of invisible wind. I don't know. It amuses
I
me.
think it worked well.
That's here, and then I gotta get this. These arms done. These hands need to be a little smaller. I I saw this this person who does like redesigns of some characters where and I think the title of it literally is just like fixing bad character designs, which is super clickbaity, but I like his art style and whatnot. The thing about it though is that there will be some where I look at it and go like, oh yeah, absolutely. And then there are others where I'm like, I feel like you're just kind of hating on it because you don't like it.
He just didn't like the didn't understand like the character design, like the purpose of it.
For some of them, yeah. There are a lot of them that I did agree with. Like for example, he did one specifically for lollies.
Oh, not gonna touch that.
Yeah. So I'm like, no, yeah. You can do petite women. You can just do petite grown women, not 1,000-year-old lollies. But she's actually she is an elf and she is approximately 4 million years old. Bitch, she's still looking like a case.
Mm.
Why you out here trying to catch cases? I think what's more frustrating to me is that there was this one. I found out there was this one anime. It came out not too long ago, and it's an anime about a guy who gets isekai'd. He's like 30 years old, and that was refreshing. But then like they gave him a love interest, and you're thinking, oh, maybe they can still keep that. where she's like 1,000 years old and she's an elf, and they can have like at least a, especially since she's designed to look like a full-grown adult, right? Guess how old this motherfucker is?
In elven years or human years?
Just in years.
Didn't you say you said it was 30, right?
Like the main character is 30, but the elf, a love interest, is a different age.
112.
Mm-mm.
I guess I'll just give up.
She's
I'm
18!
Oh, thank God.
But, like, also, that's part of the thing about them where they're just like, well, like, there's this one dude who tries to console him and goes like, hey, man, it's okay. You know, my wife and I have an even bigger age gap. Oh, what's your age gap? 20 years? How old are you, sir? Oh, I met her when she was 16. And how old were you, sir?
How old are you, man? How old were you?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah. I said, like, oh, thank God. It was like, oh, all right, she's 18. She's not 16.
Yeah, but
But
like...
then this guy says, oh, I met this other person when I was 16. Jeez.
When she was 16. He's still old. The age gap is 20 years. And he's I'm like, why can't we have one? You have that 1,000-year-old lolly thing already going on. But as soon as it's like an age-appropriate person, there has to be like a huge age gap.
Excuse me.
I don't know. I feel it's one of those things where it's like, God damn it, anime.
No, damn it, anime! Why do you make me hit you?
Why do you make such great things and then you ruin it by being you?
Curse you, anime!
God!
I will hail you with. I will pierce your roaring hide with a hail of harpoons.
Do we also get squishy?
You don't remember what we watched last Sunday, do you?
No, I do.
God damn it! Why is this happening?
What are you doing?
The Hero Forge thing is like so borked.
Oh, it borked?
Like it's just hard to like get things to work right because I'm trying to do like Hero Forge has this thing where like there's like a scene and it like you can put multiple like models and like a scene together for like pictures and whatnot. It's probably like a premium only thing, which I have.
Mm-hmm. But it's a bitch to
like,
kind of get everything going.
But the thing is, like, if you try to like edit some things with the model before putting it in, like it'll and then go back, I guess it kind of crashes. Or it just stops working properly, so you have to like refresh it and lose everything anyway.
Mm-hmm. Okay. This might be something.
So that's what's happening with me.
Do we also go boop?
I'm not going boop.
Boop!
This is terrible.
Boop! Siri? Yeah, I don't even draw for the first hour or so of the stream. I'm just talking about influences about what I'm about to draw.
You talk say that she's an influencer.
God.
No, she's not an influencer. That's the problem. She's being thoroughly influenced.
God. It's like, suddenly, pineapples. Squishy? Yes!
little mine turtle. Hello. Suddenly, pineapples.
Alright. I think one of the biggest differences I found between like making a fox character versus making a wolf character, the ears are very different.
Yeah, definitely.
Right? Like you and I remember when Ed, we were talking about them. We were talking about and going like, hey, why are you doing the art studies for? You were wondering why I was doing an art study for foxes when foxes are just wolves.
Yeah, I said a wolf and a fox are not so different.
They're not, but I did find several differences that notch it towards fox rather than just being like wolf minus.
Yeah, not so different, but not so similar.
Yeah. Like, there's enough of a difference for there to be like, oh, yeah, that's a fox. Okay, I'm just gonna copy this.
God damn. Ugh.
I'm gonna copy this and just, like, put the...
There we go. Because I'm lazy.
I thought you said, I'm a lady.
No, I said I'm lazy. Let's hear.
I'll be honest, like, ever since being diagnosed with, like, ADHD, I've sort of been, like, because I used to call myself lazy all the time, but now I kind of don't anymore. Now I realize I just don't have any motivation. Because, like, my attention is being, like, thrown into the winds.
Yeah, I get that.
And that's an encouraging thought.
I get that.
It doesn't make me do anything anyway, but it's made me feel better.
Does it also possibly mean that you have finally accepted yourself for who you are? A pervert. A pervert for blood and gore.
I acknowledge I'm a pervert. Perhaps not for blood and gore, but...
You're a Warhammer fan.
If...
Well, I mean, that depends on what faction he's into.
I'm not a world eater.
Yeah, I was going to say, if he's a world eater, he's into blood and gore. If he's into the Dark Elves, he's into blood and whores.
Yeah.
Can I get a maim, kill, burn in the chat?
Burn, Drukari.
Maim, kill, burn.
I still know nothing.
To give you context, the Drukari was the ones we were watching where it was like, murder dick shooters.
That video is still so fucking funny. We need to rewatch that one day just to see it.
You know, if I was making appropriate content again, there's another one I would let you watch.
Oh god.
It's not as bad, but they basically decide to do politics through singing. So they basically make 40k Hamilton for a while.
I'm listening.
Yeah, it's not in the way that you're thinking of.
Aww.
Also, they constantly have zeros and ones flash on the screen because they're singing in binary.
Ooh. It's Mechanicus based?
Yes, it's the Mechanicus. It's...
Fascinating.
Yeah.
There we go. There it is. Okay. I've got art. I got art. I got artsy art.
I'm so pleased.
I am pleased, I am pleased, I am pleased and pleased and pleased. Pretty, pretty, please, please, maybe like and follow.
You know, it started out as be our guest, and then it devolved into randomness.
It sounded more like the. What did it sound like? It sounded like the Kokiri Lost Woods thing.
Squishy, 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 squishy. A squishy, 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 squish. A squish, and a squish, and a squish, and a squish, and squishy, 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 squishy.
And you wonder why you're not a songwriter.
Yum, yum, yum. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. Yum 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 yum.
I think
Guys, please clip that under what the fuck is she singing?
Yum 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 yum.
Okay, that now it just honestly sounded like you were singing "Staying Alive."
Yum 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 yum.
Okay. I hope I'm not forgetting anybody. I'm trying to put together all the PCs and NPCs my party they're in like the party for like my players and stuff. And I'm hoping that's all of them. There's quite a bit. Alright, fuck it. I think that's all of them. Capture.
Not that kind of capture, love.
I don't understand.
Okay, I'm about to combine two sets of words here for you, love, that will possibly confuse the shit out of you.
Yum yum.
Would you be interested in watching a video where Mace Windu gets beat up by Bluey?
Yes.
Who?
Bluey.
Oh.
Somebody took the Bluey scene, so it took the Star Wars scene, edited out Palpatine, and put in Bluey.
Yes. I want to see that. If I could share that on stream, I would right now.
Be back.
You'll be back or you'll be back?
No, just my back.
My leg.
My squish. Yum
Just,
yum yum yum.
yeah.
Today, on the only brain cell that's operating.
Is that like the AKG? Meow. Meow.
That's the intro. That's the intro to the newsletter.
Yum 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 yum.
Hey, Moth,
Yeah.
did you see the latest Has Been short?
I have. And I actually quite liked it.
I liked it too. However, incredible cringe.
It's like, you know what?
I wanted to throw up inside my own mouth.
You know what? I didn't cringe. In fact, that entire short brought me a lot of like pleasant memories of like the people I knew in high school. I'm not being facetious at all. Like I was genuinely like genuine nostalgia.
Genuine nostalgia. Yes.
Like all the girls I knew in high school.
Damn.
Don't cringe. You were beautiful. That's to everybody.
Me, cringe. Feel the shame. Feel it. It makes you stronger.
Abandon all shame, he who enters here.
I mean, I'm not
On
gonna because the thing is, like,
fanfiction.net.
because AO3 wasn't around yet.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna like because like here's the thing. I'm not gonna pretend like I was cooler than her or like anything at all. Like in fact, the whole problem was like back in high school, I was way too serious and too like above that. That was more the fool.
Because you had no
of
fun?
that.
You were the no fun
Yeah,
police?
Kind of. That was kind of who I was.
Oh,
You
I'm
know
so
what?
sorry.
And you know what? I was perhaps more the loser for it.
Aw, that's a nice
what's
way
a little-
of looking at it.
What's wrong with a little cringe now and then? I guess
Only
like
when
the
you remember, only for when you remember the cringy thing you did 10 years later.
well, that's the thing. Like, it's more like I was a lot older then. I'm younger now. That's the phrase.
I'm a lot older then than I was younger now.
That's like I was older then. I'm younger now. That was what I heard. Like, yeah.
What?
Well, it's like because like you don't want to act as if you're so much older or so much more responsible when those are the years when you're supposed to be kind of like young and free, and now you're just left with like I should have done more stuff. I should have like lived a little. That's the sentiment behind it.
Youth, the regrets of youth.
The regrets of not having regrets of youth. That's the thing with it all. That's also why I don't feel like that's why I don't feel like Gen Z or any Gen Alpha is any worse than my generation. Like I'm never gonna be like, man, kids today are just awful. We weren't like that as kids. Like, who are you fooling? I'm not gonna pretend like my high school there was like a whole incident where like there was like a burn book app that was going around.
There was a burn book app?
Yeah, here's the thing. Someone had made an app, not necessarily in our local area, but like there's like an app where like you could share things about that you think about your like what's it called about people in your school or whatever. The problem was the problem arose when a lot of the people in school started posting nudes, which as you all know, that is child porn. So that's going to be like an issue. So that's what happened. And the police cracked down. One girl was interviewed. So that was the whole thing at our school. I'm not going to pretend like things were better back then. That's my point.
Are we talking about controversies that happened at schools?
Just about. Well, I mean, that was a controversy that happened involving.
Okay, for me, there was one in high school and one in middle school, right? The one in high school was slightly more tame. Somebody had alcohol on campus, and they got drunk on campus, and they got arrested by the cops for drunken disorderly.
Jeez.
Right.
Also, I probably should have I probably should choose like my words carefully. I don't want you to be demonetized at all.
Yeah, it's fine. And
I'm being serious.
I know you are. But as far as what is this? I just got sent something. What did you send me? The player who agreed to DM one shot, the forever DM finally getting to play. Yes. Yes, that is absolutely what happens. That reminds me, we still need to... At one point, I need a DM. Like, one point, I need to sit down, DM, and get you into some D&D.
I mean, technically I am.
Yeah, but, like, you homebrew your stuff.
Yeah, it still counts.
So
Yeah,
that counts.
It does. I'm not saying it doesn't count. I'm just saying it, like, the thing is you homebrew from the bottom up.
Yeah.
So
As opposed to like the top up, which is like so because like the way I like homebrew is I do like I made like a whole world and stuff.
right.
Perhaps like not the way you're supposed to, because like I realize I kind of have a lot of places filled out already. But you know,
Right. Well,
it was
I'm,
fun.
again, I'm not disvaluing people who DM, right? Like, especially those who homebrew, because homebrew is hard.
Damn fucking straight.
Are you talking about like systems? Because I don't do that. Like I don't do like
Yeah.
mechanics at all.
Okay, basically, during the entire COVID period, I wrote out the format, the rules, and made resources for a Pokemon D&D. And I
And
basically took the game and made it into a D&D format.
Oh, nice. I think there's like a few mystery dungeon conversions.
It's not Mystery Dungeon, it's a full-on Fakemon campaign that I turned into a D&D game. Finally, singing something, I know what you're doing.
Some legends are told through dust or to gold. You will remember me for X-rays.
What?
I don't want to get taken down for copyright.
I feel like it's a little too late for that. They got you with the tone.
You would think,
I mean,
but
I
no.
suppose-
If you sing it badly enough.
Okay, well in that case then I'll invite my
Yeah,
mother
you could
to
just
start singing.
say to the lawyers like, I see no similarities between this song and the song by Imagine Dragons. No, who did it? It was Fall Out Boy, right? That's what it was.
No,
See?
it was
Couldn't
Fall
even-
Out Boy, yeah.
Couldn't even figure out the band, so therefore it wasn't copyrighted.
Exactly. I call no takes backsies.
I should never have bought a chair that has like a massage function. All these
Oh,
voters are
God.
killing me.
Yeah, like,
'Cause, like,
it's
it-
really
they
good
don't
for
work
when
if
you're
you don't
laying
use
down on your back. Like when you're after a long day, you lay down on your back on it. But
Yeah,
it
yeah.
is a little weird when you're trying to like actually work with it.
Okay, here's the thing, because like it's an office chair that can like lean back or like lean forward. You can like adjust the seat a bit.
Right.
But I think like if I'm not mistaken, I don't know. I think the issue could just be I'll never be comfortable ever, no matter what I sit in. It's a
That's a
discouraging
depressing
thought. But, like,
thought.
it's a depressing thought, but like, what alternative do I have? Like,
You
is the
could
second chair
get
gone?
like a different chair that's better for you.
This was the better chair. I feel.
Wait, babe, stop drawing for a sec.
What?
Now you must change to the Among Us brush.
No!
Why? He wants-
No, absolutely
messy.
the fuck not. For context, we have been looking at Sphinx art. He did, or they did, I don't know what pronouns they prefer. But they did this challenge where they spin a wheel, and when the wheel spins, whatever, it was a cursed brush, like a different type of cursed brush. There was a there was
leaves, there was
Yeah.
chains, there was
And of course, Among Us.
yes.
yeah, there was a rainbow brush.
The rainbow brush sounded like it was going to be cool, but I don't think that they experimented with it as much as I think they could have. That was
yeah,
my
they
thing.
they literally just made it into a Minecraft picture in the end.
Which again,
Unintentionally.
not bad. It was like it felt very Jackson Pollock. Well, not Jackson. It felt very cubist. That's what it was.
I only slightly misheard you there for a moment there, and I thought you said it looks slightly Cubics.
I mean, that isn't incorrect either.
Robots for everyone. God, the shit we watched as kids.
Oh yeah, I remember we're trying to. There's so many new shit. There's so much new shit that comes out that that's really hard for us to like. Hey, do you want to watch this nostalgic show that we were looking forward to? Like,
I mean, it's too cringy nowadays to even get through most of the episodes.
Some of them,
like,
I feel like some of them are like cringy because you don't remember certain things, and then those things don't age well.
Which show were we talking about? I kind of zoned out.
oh, where do we even begin?
Oh god. So
Well,
I think.
first off,
Sorry, again.
okay, I'm gonna name my childhood show that was good at the time but now cringy.
Mm-hmm.
Heavy Gear. The robots in Heavy Gear, they look fucking amazing even to nowadays standards.
Yes.
But the human puppets,
Oh god.
uh,
Keep in mind, this is all computer generated.
What show did... I can't think of, at the moment, I can't think of any show that I used to like, but turns out is actually kind of terrible. I guess I just have always had good taste.
wow.
I'm sure that...
Good for
I'm
you!
sure
Standing on top of Mr. Pedestal over here.
To be fair,
I guess
my
maybe,
show
maybe
that I
maybe
sorry,
I think that my show would be Monster Buster Club.
that's fair.
I don't know if
That's fun. So my show that I had suggested, right, was Batman the Animated Series.
Huh?
Yeah.
Well, I guess I understand. I suppose I understand. Like it's actually like a lot slower than people remember.
Yeah, a lot of people, specifically the part where people kind of go like, oh, you know, Kevin Conroy is like the best Batman ever. He is. Please don't kill me. But in the first season, it's very clear that he does not have it completely down, right?
Yeah, I think he's trying to do like almost like the Christian Bale gravel.
Before Christian Bale was even there.
Yeah, but like he realized it wasn't working, and also it was killing his voice, so he changed it to like the more recognizable one.
I think part of it for me, it was like he was doing it, but he was really stiff with it.
Well, that's the thing. He was almost doing it like as a gravel or a whisper, except like he thought it would he thought it would sound pretty good, and I guess it kind of did. The issue is he didn't expect to be talking that way for so long, and what effect it would have on his throat. So it ended up like completely like hurting him almost.
Right. I think that I do think that the show itself is still solid. Like, I still think that out of 10, it's like a solid 9. Like, sorry, again?
You said who? You said who's the best one?
Kevin Conroy.
For Batman. But like, I understand though that the first season is kind of like rather slow.
It is.
I also think like most people also are kind of thinking of like Justice League's era of Kevin Conroy's Batman.
Yes.
As well.
That they definitely think of that one too, and they kind of conflate it as well.
Yeah. I think like also, well, I think like it's when they started creating the bones of like the DCAU with like Superman, and like they had the new Batman Adventures.
Right.
I think that's sort of like where things get like I'd say like at least they sort of converge at least a bit.
Right. Oh, question for Ed. Have you ever seen or remember the one 3D short known as Strange Things on Cartoon Network?
Strange Things. That does not ring a bell to me.
Sir, not Stranger Things, but Strange Things.
Yeah, I can't say. I was gonna say because for the life of me, I do not want to even.
I hear both of us tip tapping.
Yeah, I put in Strange.
Oh, I
Things.
remember this.
Straight away with the Stranger Things.
It was on What a Cartoon. So basically, it was like a little. It was a story about a little robot. Hold on.
No, I do not recognize this.
Never about in the game.
No, I don't want fucking YouTube to play. I just want the link. Me.
Honestly, this way that this robot looks, it reminds me of Nunu. That's Pingu. You're getting so many things confused.
I get a lot of things confused, honey.
Babe, Nunu is the Hoover from Teletubbies.
I know.
Then why are you going Newt? That's Pingu.
Because it's hilarious. I love you. Me.
Yeah, sorry, Dice. I do not recognize this thing.
Actually, I keep forgetting to bring this up, but like you keep on mentioning like Greek mythology. Have you ever played like Hades, the video game?
I have wanted to play Hades, the video game, but god damn it. The only thing that's ow, fucking hurt my hand.
What? You can't even fucking talk about it.
Shut the fuck up, you dick. I hit my hand on the thing. I've wanted to play it. I think part of the reason why is because the price, and the other part is because I have other games that I want to play. For example, Monster Prom. If anybody is willing to like play some of that with me.
Again.
I like Monster Prom. Monster Prom is fun.
I would definitely recommend Hades. Like it's written so well, but also like it's pretty addicting. Like,
I imagine
there's just so much. It's always like that. Just one more run, like sort of game. I've actually beaten it.
Oh, that's cool. It's here. It's here. I do think that I went off model quite a bit for this. You know what's another thing I'd want to do? I'd need more artist friends like by myself to do this. But I've always wanted to try to do this game where it's like art telephone.
Oh yeah, Gartic Phone.
Oh, yeah,
No, like art telephone, like proper art telephone instead of Gartic phone.
Oh.
Where you take maybe an OC, a character that you have, right? And then you show it to the next person. They only have a few minutes to like have notes on it and to remember what it looks like, but then you have to go like, okay, now it's time for it uses AI now? Fuck. Eric phone using AI. Great. Where you use them and you have to have the next person like try to guess what it is they're drawing or like try to be as close as possible to the original one, and then they move on to the next person. and they have to also remember what it looks like. There was this one that on Twitter they're known as Actually Ray. On YouTube they're known as Ginja Ninja, and I think on Twitch they're also that's also what they're called. I think on Twitch they're called Actually Ray. Let's see. God, I'm sweaty.
I'm spaghetti.
Chains are heavy. Alright, so it does end up looking very deer-like, despite the fact this is supposed to be a fox.
Okay, it's a spotted one, so that makes sense.
I mean, true. I still think it's amusing. Oh, what if the tail was pixelated? Like the tip of the tail kind of had that pixelated look.
She's gonna get the name Pixel Butt.
Pixel Butt.
Well, I mean, I haven't given her a name, so maybe Pixel would be cute.
A little. It could be a little on them.
Actually, I've got an idea. Seeing as how she is a female fox,
Vixen?
Vixel,
Vixel. Okay. Vixel could be cute.
the Vixen Pixel Fox, and I'm not making that sound like it's a Pokemon.
Vixen, the Pixel Pox.
The Pixel Pox.
Yes.
Once again, you are getting confused, my love.
Well, it's funnier that way.
You see, I fucked up. I don't want to admit that I fucked up, so I'm going to make it sound like I did it on purpose. That way, you will not judge me.
No, I will judge you regardless.
No, that's you to me right now.
Hey, I will judge regardless.
So you're judging yourself.
Exactly.
You are judge, jury, and executioner.
Exactly. I am the Judge Dredd. God damn it.
Oh, one of those things.
Yes, the Adeptus Arbites.
You've been waiting to use that on a stream. Like somebody's stream. Oh, also...
No, I was talking about the thing in the chat.
Okay, I was going to say, at what point would I ever get the chance to reference the Adeptus Arbites around you?
I'm pretty sure it's Arbites.
The Adeptus Arbites, the arbitrators, yeah.
I also go
yeah.
squish.
That doesn't answer the question.
Yes.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, it might.
See, he agrees with me.
I'm also kind of zoning out. I need to lie down. Once again, I stayed up until 6 a.m. yesterday.
Why did you do that?
Because it was the last day of work. I was sleeping in anyway. It's like, screw it. I want the day to end. I can't. It really sucks that my burger tasted so terrible. The good news is I still have like a. Good news is I got this like. It's like that box of like fried chicken pieces, and like they like cook in an oven, and I have at least one like breast left.
Mm-hmm.
So kind of a good thing I got that actually. Now I have something unhealthy to eat today.
Now I have something unhealthy to eat today.
It's my cheat day.
Not valid.
I guess it was yesterday too, but I guess it is today also.
Let's see here. I will change this outline to be a little darker. Let's see, a little more. There we go. And maybe change the color of the outline. Maybe not green, but like this light blue. kind of a teal. Ooh, I like that. Makes it pop better. It does kind of give that kind of pixel outline look, like it's not really there. Sir. I would like to do another request day one of these days, after I'm done with these experiments of like Furioses.
Okay, what were you thinking?
I don't know, like just like a day where the audience gets to make a dumb request, kind of like how I did last time. Because everybody kind of had like a dumb request that I was kind of into, like Moth had asked for a for
Oh yeah, an NCR Ranger, and then like I guess she kind of drew it with like a little more attitude than is normal, so it became Ranger cool.
And it was great. Okay, I like these eyes. These eyes are kind of cool too.
Oh.
So I wonder if I already have a pixelated what?
I forgot this was a thing that somebody had done.
What did you find? I forgot that thing existed. Holy shit.
That's not what I was thinking. That's not what I was referring to, but yeah.
What the fuck is that?
That's cubics.
I remember the cube. Well, oh my god.
But no, that's
I remember
not what
those
I was laughing
commercials
at.
too.
Yeah, that's not what I was laughing at. This is what I was laughing at.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That's been
My
memed to hell and back.
My, yeah,
Yeah.
that picture, and all I keep on replying to it is, "Hello, yellow diamond."
It is. Like,
That's exactly where it comes from. Oh god. Alright. Alright, let's say pixel. That's your
Peaches.
heat. It's your
Peaches,
peaches, peaches, peaches, peaches, peaches.
What?
can't. It's like you said before. Like you can't be copyright claimed if you suck at singing.
I am good at singing, but
But not like. Well, yeah, but if you are good at singing, you'll be copyright claimed.
exactly.
So, you have to suck at singing.
So you're singing it as if Jabba the Hutt was singing it.
exactly.
No, it's if Gollum was singing it.
No. If
Jabba is more of
Gollum
a
was
bass.
singing it, I'd be like, peaches,
I got.
Jabba is more of a bass. That's all I'm saying.
Peaches, 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 peaches,
It's pretty good, actually.
peaches. I love you.
Stupid fat hobbits.
You
That's what
you eat all
I
of
cr-
Spiegle's peaches.
I cried when Andy Serkis said that in Andor. Stupid fat hobbits.
God.
When he says that in Andor.
No, but like it's Andy Serkis. Can you just imagine it?
They just look at them like, what is a hobbit? Is this a kind of Ewok? Technically, yes.
I mean, yeah, no, that's
More precious. They're just like normal Andy Serkis. We hate them.
God. I'm just imagining it's like he gets all of his different roles confused. He's just on the tennis.
I can't imagine confusing his role in Andor with Gollum.
No, I mean,
I'm just imagining just normal Andy Serkis, just like like squatting like on a table, like Gollum would.
what if you got it confused? What if you got it like confused with like Sebalius Claw from the Avengers movies?
Oh right, he was in those.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's just like
we do have a request
Are you
for
afraid of-
Peaches being sung as Donald Duck.
okay, I can't sing. I can't do Donald Duck.
Okay.
Anything.
Sorry. Nope.
My repertoire is got my repertoire. I'm mostly known for is either Gollum, Snape, Mr. Tumble, or the Gravemind from Halo.
Oh God! Please not Mr. Tumble. No, Mr. Tumble, please.
Why not, Mr. Tumble?
Yeah.
I've been for the most recent D&D game I was doing. I kind of decided to imitate the Hades from the game Hades. He rules Hades. Like actually, because like the guy who voices Hades in that game is like really good. He has like this really deep bass. He's like, he sort of talks somewhat like this. I have no idea if I'm doing it justice. I can't hear myself.
Okay.
It's like
Hades.
you damn. It's like boy.
Was it Kratos?
Yeah, he's very Kratos pilled. Like, it's like, don't be stupid, boy.
I'm trying
What's
to
the
currently
It's
find.
like because Hades, like in the game Hades, he's very like he's very like you could say very like verbally abusive, but he's witty about it, so it's okay. and also Zagreus, and also his son Zagreus gives is about as good as he gets.
He's verbally abusive, but that's okay.
But that's okay because he gives tacos at the end of the week.
No, he does not. He's like, I don't suppose you'll give me tacos today, Father. Don't be ridiculous, boy. We'll have gyros and you'll be happy about it. I was like, never.
But I want pizza.
But pizza? What do you take me for? A Roman? If that's the life you want, why don't you go off to Italy where you'll be happier? All right.
I will, Dad. Fuck you.
Yeah, that's the game in a nutshell.
Yeah, it
Zagreus
really
wants
is.
to leave the underworld. Hades does not want that. Hijinks ensues. Inevitably, Zagreus fails because it's a roguelike and you're expected to die a lot. And then he's like, ha, stupid boy. I told you can't get out. Well, maybe I just haven't tried hard enough. I've certainly heard that before. Just lines like that. Every time you come back to the House of Hades, he just has some other thing to roast you with. It's marvelous.
His name is Logan Cummings.
Yeah, Logan Cunningham. He's great at that.
Oh, now we go.
He voices so many. He's Hades. He's Arceus,
Like,
Poseidon, Charon, and even Astartes. Okay.
Okay, I'm a little
A
confused
start
as to
here.
what's happening here. I'm trying to.
Because are you selecting the right layer?
I am, but what I'm having issues with right now is I'm trying to get this to have like a pixely. Ironically, I got this pixel effect when I was drawing, but I didn't get it. But I'm not getting it as I'm working on it digitally, which isn't that the shit, right?
Among Us.
Basically, my problem is that I'm trying to create this pixel effect. That I think I have it on Patreon, on the Discord. Just give me a second. For the.
I had a psychic bleed.
Use a bitch.
It doesn't
But
matter how
I
many
just had
times
this-
we do it. It's just
I just had
always
a
funny.
I just had a spontaneous nosebleed.
Here it is. This is the thing I was talking about.
Egg.
It never stops being funny.
I'll get like a. I need to get a picture, Ed.
Oh my god, she looks like she's doing the flying dad bomb.
That's because I was trying to play with the image of her being an adventurer, which is why Tomb Raider was there.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, the show. Damn it, the show.
The show. It is the show.
It is the thing with the thingy and the thing. I do have to try to think of like clothes to give her. Because I'm trying to get her to look like more pixelated.
Ed.
What the fuck?
My face went egg.
Egg. Okay, here's an idea for you, hun.
It does something to me. Well, just that sound bite. I can't explain it.
Hun.
Mm-hmm.
Look up Sonic Frontiers villain.
The problem isn't that I don't know what it looks like. It's that I don't have the brush to do it with.
Well, improvise, I suppose.
Okay,
Sonic Frontier.
Frontiers villain. Oh, her name is Sage.
Mm-hmm. That's not quite what I'm looking for. Like I'm actively trying to break it up where she doesn't have this solid shape.
Okay.
You okay?
Yeah, you're yawning.
Okay. Yeah, I gotta improvise, but I don't know if I have strength to do it. And then suddenly I give her fishnets. Whee!
Quite nice.
Yes, quite nice if we were going troweling.
Like, I have this copy, right? But it's not doing anything that I want it to do, so maybe I'm doing something wrong. Assets.
Ass.
Assets. Great. Asset. We trust you'll be a great asset to the company.
I'm sure you would think that.
By the way, have you guys actually played Lethal Company?
No.
No.
Oh, it's great. It's so good. It's great with friends as well. But I'd say it's mostly great with friends. That's where you are a bunch of spacemen landing on various moons to collect junk and bring it back to the company to sell and make a quota. The thing is, the moons are on. What was that?
I'm familiar with it.
Okay. Are you familiar with it, Crimson?
I'm as familiar, I think, as the next person on it.
Because you know it's about it. You've seen Let's Plays at all.
Yeah, I've seen the Let's Plays. I've seen that.
I think it's great. Yeah. I think it's pretty fun.
I think
it's updating more. It's updating more regularly now. It's also very easy to mod. Of course, you need to have at least a functioning PC that is a step above Potato.
A step above Potato.
I'm thinking, what's a step? Maybe perhaps Yam. Is that a step above? No.
Unless. Oh wait, I'm dumb. Hold on. It's here. Let me see if it'll do the thing I want it to do.
Whatever you do, you don't want your computer to be a lemon.
Oh no, my computer. It's a lemon.
See, we're going back to Cars 2 again.
It all goes full circle. Let's see here. I just remembered that there's this thing that you can do.
Like, if it has to be a laptop, make sure it's a good laptop and not an old one.
Here we
Then you
go.
can play.
Here's something like what I wanted to do.
But yeah, I definitely recommend playing Lethal Company. It's great, like, especially like if you like play using like the in-game voice, because like it really, because like you know it changes like the voice like to echo with the environment and stuff and like proximity.
Here.
And also if you talk, like the dogs can hear you and they'll eat you.
Boops the bite. Boop.
Yeah, that game really makes like voice actors out of everybody.
Boop. 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 Boop.
I saw this clip of like Lethal Company where like they were taking like the new guy on for like an expedition, like just the new guy. He's like, oh, we'll just go here to be pretty chill. Ah, I'm dead! And he screams like I'm dead, and it turns out he stepped into quicksand and immediately died. He's like screaming the whole way, and the only thing his team could do was just laugh at how unlucky he was.
Damn.
They're like, oh! Because like, it actually like garbles your like voice when you get into the quicksand.
That's hilarious. God, I'm trying to figure out. I'm like hunting through. I feel so embarrassed. I'm hunting through all these things, and I have no idea where. Because like you see in the chat, like I'm trying in the chat for the Discord that what I'm going for.
Yeah, about.
Right.
I just have to skip. Like a sort of halo, almost. Right?
Right. Like it's.
Oh, yeah, I see the blocks.
Yeah, the blocks. Little digital pixel glitches.
Yeah. Perhaps, like, you could just cut out the various bits of the hair and, like, using, like, the lasso. Like, make that its own layer.
But here's the thing about it, right? It's weird the way this brush is going to this brush is happening. I don't know how to explain it.
No, it's simple. Like you just I say it's simple. It probably isn't, but like you just select a certain part of the hair and then cut that out as its own layer or copy it. But like I think it'd look better if it was cut out, and then like just like drag it away, and suddenly it's like an artifact.
I know that I tried to do some. They recently added this new thing too, which I think is kind of cool. But I think that slant, it's more of what I want. What, vintage maybe? No. Sepia, absolutely not.
Oh, by the way, editor, it also comes in. But like, have you ever heard of Disco Elysium?
I don't think I have.
What about you, Ed?
Sorry, what?
Have you ever heard of Disco Elysium?
No.
In that case, I really do not want to like say anything about it because like it's actually like really fun and funny if you go into it blind. But it's like a CRPG. It's sort of like it's very narrative based. It's one of those games that has like no real combat system, but like it's sort of like it is like very much a detective game. Essentially, the things I can say. Who has joined? Season Evergreen.
Season!
Hey,
Greetings.
Season.
Stereotype. If you're saying something, we can't hear you.
Sir. Invited.
What?
What the
What?
Anyway, what I was
user info?
oh
This
wait, I'm
fucking
hearing something.
microphone. I hate it
Dude.
so goddamn much.
We can hear
Stupid
you.
Mike. Yep.
Oh,
Yep. She's
It
good.
just it just randomly decides on when it actually wants to pick up on when I'm talking.
I feel it.
so I was sort of saying Disco Elysium. I don't want to explain too much because like it is great if you go into it blind. But essentially, the thing I can say is, essentially, you play as like a cop who, or at least that's the thing. You play You play as this guy who you wake up in the middle of like a hotel room. You have no idea who you are or where you are or where you are. You actually don't know what you look like unless you look in a mirror, and but all you really sort of are able to glean is that you are like you had just woken up from like a 3-day bender where you've essentially sandblasted your personality, and also you have to investigate like a murder that you have to investigate a murder of a guy who has been there for the past 3 days, and you haven't done anything. That's about all you end up learning within like the first few minutes. And along the way, like you get help from like this other detective who does his best to help you. Like he's like very like he's sort of like your ride or die, but you sort of have to like figure out exactly just who you are, and also, if possible, investigate the murder. Like it's pretty funny. And also, like, the other thing about the game is that, like, all your skills, like, you know how, like, in an RPG you have, like, your perception skill or your, like, insight skill or whatever. In this game, those are alive. Like, they actually talk to you. And they also have their own opinion on the world. And also, like, your surroundings. And choose whether or not you want to listen to them. Like, you have... and like you have like a skill called electrochemistry, which is all about like which concerns your desire to like drink and like get fucked up, and naturally that one's probably the least trustworthy, but you know it might come in handy. Like it's a very wild game, and along the way you sort of, but also like eventually, but it also kind of like delves into really like in-depth like social and political issues. Like it's sort of like you have to sort of like figure out what the world kind of is around you. It's very sophisticated. It's also very like expertly written.
Let's see here. I think I found it. I think I found what I needed. I do.
Yeah, Ed, look in your DMs.
Ooh, one sec. Okay.
I need to use the bathroom really quick. Sorry.
It's okay, hon. Both spooky season and the bisexual.
Big stretch.
Ooh. And like good big stretch.
Yeah, with both like spooky season and the bisexual visibility month have begun. I just literally got off work, so like I am just now
Nice.
eating.
Nice.
Me.
Everyone's eating around this time. Like the stream actually started when like right as I got my food, someone had buzzed in like my apartment, so that caused a bit of some loudness when that started.
Yeah, Watchful made some Korean style udon noodles with some dumplings.
Ooh, sounds nice.
Yeah, and then I have the next 3 days off, so I'm happy.
Sounds good.
Yeah, how's work been for you, Ed?
Tiring to say the least. Today was the very first day back, and it was enjoyable, but I am absolutely worn out.
Sorry.
Yeah, in the good ways.
Yeah. Host is going to be up over in Ireland in about 10 days.
Yeah, that'll be fun for him.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be him, his mom, and his mom's friend.
She won't be able to see him.
Did Crimson leave to do something?
All right. Sorry about that, guys.
It's okay, babe.
Let's see here. We're doing another 20 minutes for the stream. That way I can get started with laundry and whatnot.
Right. That's something I also have to do.
Yeah. Because unfortunately, there is, in fact, a mountain of dirty laundry that I didn't do this weekend. Which I should probably do something about. Good. So, anyway, I am gonna boop you, and I'm gonna boop you, and I'm gonna boop you, and I'm gonna squish.
It's you.
Whee! Yum. Let's see here. I finally have some pixelated brushes that can do the effect I want it to. But it's going to be a bit of a challenge. There's going to be a little bit of challenge here.
Yay! Challenges!
Squishy! And I believe somebody should probably go to bed.
No bread.
Bed.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm starting to get the draw.
Oh, that works really well.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
That would have taken forever the way I was telling you to do it.
Right. I was like, yeah, I get where you're coming from. I know exactly what you mean, but I also know that if I do it that way, it's going to take me like a long time, and if it's cheating, fuck it, it's cheating.
Yeah.
It reminds me, someone was making these like YouTube shorts of like a professional 3D modeler, like a junior 3D modeler versus a senior 3D modeler. Or like it's just that like the junior 3D modeler is just that meme of like the guy going like like he's like constantly like clicking, he's like sweaty and stuff.
Right.
Whereas like the senior 3D modeler is like it's usually just like Bob Parr from like The Incredibles, like Mr. Incredible, just like at his computer. It's like it's like very boring, very mundane, but like it's easy to do.
Right.
Now, do you need to go somewhere, honey?
Yes, I will go to bread.
Yay, you need sleep.
Go
Bread.
to bread with you.
Yes.
Mwah.
Go to bread with you. Yeast, you be tired in the morning.
You are going to
Nice.
be tired in the morning.
No, I don't have to get up until 8 o'clock, so yay.
What time is it for you here there?
11:45.
That's nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he had a long day, and it's his first time
Is it?
back from work.
Yeah.
It's his first time after such an easy while.
Yeah.
Yes, it's only going to get harder throughout the week, which I'm looking forward to.
Ed, next time we meet up, you will get all the boob sandwiches.
Yeah.
Yeah, boobs.
I guess you also have like a normal sleep schedule.
Yeah, I know. It's a miracle.
I'm good at just conking out. Like, for Watchful stream, people are still amazed that I can have the ability to fall asleep for a full hour before streams begin.
I know. The miracle with me is the fact that you're able to do that and then not have to worry about not waking up. Like, you're just like, no, I'm awake now. What do you mean you're awake? I'm awake. Fuck you.
You do, constantly. Alrighty.
Alright.
I go sleep then, and I will speak to all of you later on then.
Alright. You be okay, okay?
I always shall, my love.
Just be safe.
Have
That's what I'm
a
concerned
wonderful
about.
night. Have a wonderful night, love, and I will see all of the rest of you later on. Squish the season, high fives the... I don't know how to pronounce your name.
It's just say moth.
Ma.
Yeah.
High fives, Ma.
Moth.
And a squeezy creamy.
Hmm.
Right. Nighty night then, love.
Nini.
Or
Mwah.
And love.
Mhm.
Egg.
God damn it! You motherfucker!
it's my eyes. Somehow.
Alright. I think lesson is more on this. I like these
Yeah, I'm actually seeing the effect you're going for with like the red.
yeah, right?
But the sort of CRT bleed.
Yeah, I do like the bleed. I did make sure to save like a normal one.
Okay.
See? Just so it's a lot easier for me to be like, okay, here is where certain things would go. I am very glad. This is gonna sound really mean. I'm glad I didn't listen to you.
On the Fox design.
On the no, on the glitch part that you were trying to.
Right. Yeah, that would take it forever.
Yeah. I feel like that sounds really mean though.
I mean, yeah, it's just the dividing line between oh, like an amateur would do it this way, but a professional would actually do it the simplest way, the easiest way.
Right. Because why would you waste all that energy trying to
Like my
sorry,
my idea was creative, but it doesn't get results, especially in a timely manner.
right.
Or it gets the result, but it gets it at such an uneconomical speed.
Right.
Like the opposite of economical.
Right. That's kind of the thing that people kind of forget when it comes to I want the most pixelation to happen here at the tail. They kind of forget that, in any industry, you're going to need to advance in some way, shape, or form. There's, it's, for example, right? When people talk about the overuse of computer animation today, I think that that's a valid complaint, right? What is not a valid complaint is asking for no innovation. I think that the biggest case of great innovation with a computer generated program that almost kind of used AI at the time, was in Great Mouse Detective. With those all those cogs that they used.
Yeah.
Those cogs were made using computer animation. They just painted over them, similar to Arcane.
Yeah. I didn't realize that was how Arcane did things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's computer animated on the models themselves. The models themselves are actually
rather basic.
They're actually or computer generated, but
I never thought they weren't.
Right, but the backgrounds are traditional.
Yeah, they're all. I imagine they're matte paintings of some kind.
Which is interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I got this. As far as getting what the basic of this character would look like.
Yeah.
This is what I think she would look like.
It took roughly 3 hours.
Yeah, it took just under 3 hours to get this done. Maybe I should have done my laundry while doing this, but
Woulda, coulda, shoulda.
But I did have fun with this design. Next time you see this character, she's going to be over here in this pose. I'll post this on everywhere else eventually, not right now. I want to get that pose done first, because this is super cute and adorable. But now that I have this, I can add all the extra bits to it.
Yeah.
Again,
if it makes you feel better.
Oh, sorry, go on.
If it makes you feel better, Crimson, I also didn't do my laundry.
Don't actually. It does. It gives us a form of camaraderie to to do this. I will say that I think it's funny saying that this only took 3 hours, but here's the thing. I created an entire character. I drew the entire character in the 3 hours, but let's be real, the design process that I did to get here, and even then, I think this face is just a little off. It's just a little off. It took me several weeks. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Of me practicing, of doing the art study, of trying to get the shapes right and the shading right. I still love these spots. I think these spots are really cute, and the freckles are really cute. But I'm still having a good time, and I think that's what's important, right? To have a good time, to have fun.
And season.
Yeah.
Season.
Yes.
Season.
Yes.
Season.
What?
I love you. I'm gonna boop you. Boop.
Yeah, actually, with that, I'm probably gonna dip out at this point because, like, I need to pass out.
Yeah, I need to dip out too because unfortunately it is the end of the stream. Thank you guys so much for being here and being willing to face up my crazy for as long or as little as you were.
I am also out of here.
Let me see. Let me see. So as far as this is concerned, I will post the image on. I'm gonna post the image on Patreon and the Patreon Discord, which you can look up as Crimson Glow on Patreon, as well as look at my Linktree, which is available both on my Twitter, my Twitch, and my YouTube. And as far as anything else, I will probably be playing with this character a bit on my time off. But I'm just curious what other OCs or like what other animal characters do you think you would associate with me, just based off of what streams that you've heard me in, or just really what you think, because I've gotten some really interesting ones. Like I know that initially a lot of people said like fox cat, like fox cat. But I think the weirdest one was from my own mother, and she said that I was a turtle. She thinks I'm a turtle.
I don't understand.
I don't understand either, but it's really funny. But you know what? That just means eventually at one point eventually at some point I'll make like a Ninja Turtle OC. We need more of those.
Oh wait. Not that turtle character.
No, not Mona Lisa or Venus or oh god, I'm trying to think. Yeah. So on YouTube, please remember to like, subscribe, and comment below. What do you think is an animal you would associate with me, or even just associate with yourself? Because I know that a lot of people have their own like spirit animals that they like to associate with. Even though spirit animals aren't actually an indigenous people thing. But you know, some people have like attachments to animals and they like those. Or what animal do you associate with yourself? Either your furry OC or just whatever have you. All right, thank you guys all for joining this stream. Like, comment, subscribe, follow on Twitch, all that jazz, and we'll all see you later. I'm going to raid somebody. I don't think anybody is on right now that I know.
Well, if they are available, wish you luck.
I'm gonna
all right, see ya.
See ya. I probably dragged that on for too long, but I'm gonna raid. You know what? I might make some new friends. So I don't know. Cherry Juice. Okay, this one's cute. All right. All right. And let's stop